I'm John Strand, and I'm running for Fargo City Commission. I'm running for City Commission because I believe, and I know from experience, there's a lot of folks that aren't at the table, whose voices aren't heard, whose circumstances aren't recognized or acknowledged, and I think that's our job, is to represent all the people all the time. You know, when we went through the process of evaluating our elections, that was one of the recommendations that came out. And what I support is going to the people and asking them what they would like. If the people want 7 commissioners, and I think they will, I say we're all for it, let's do it. If they want 5 commissioners, that's our job, is to breathe life into the desires of the people. Boy, you know, I really like mail-in voting. If we can make sure there are streamline it and make it simple and easy, the notion of getting an application in your mailbox and sending it and not having to go out to the polls is just terrific. I hope it steps up turnout. I hope it steps up engagement and participation, because it's just awesome. Boy, you know, we're getting some really good practice right now in this pandemic of going digital and virtual with meetings. I'm seeing some meetings, like for example the Food Commission, which we have up to 24, 25 people participating in a virtual meeting. We couldn't get that type of participation when we're showing up at the commission chambers. So let's take this moment and learn from it and expand on it and stretch further our outreach to people, to bring them into us and us to them, and use the world's technology today and step up our access for the ordinary people. There's also another benefit to it. It documents what's going on at the same time. You know, there are some people who don't think public servants should get paid anything. And then what do you got? What do you get when you're there? You have people who can't afford to participate, who can't take the time off. So I think you have to have a compensation that's reasonable, that reflects the real commitment. I'll say this, it's my sense that my role as a city commissioner is a half-time job. You know, and I'm guessing the mayor is pretty much a full-time job. If we want people to do their work, we have to allow them to do it without penalizing them. And I don't think we need to have just the fortunate rich people who have social capital and economic wherewithal. I don't think it should be just them who have the ability to get onto public boards and commissions to serve. So yes, people should be paid fairly, and we shouldn't begrudge them the small amount of compensation they get for the work they do on behalf of the public. I would look at the commissions and boards that we have and our methods and procedures and processes for naming people to these commissions. How do we solicit new members? How do we roll in and get new faces at these tables? And how do we diversify who's there? How do we really step up the application process and the visibility process and the competitive process to become a sitting member of the Planning Commission, or the Economic Community Development Commission, or the Human Relations Commissions, or Native American Commission? All these commissions, we really have room for more people to get engaged, and there's value in that. They're the people, and we listen to them, so let's step that up. Well, my website, standwithstrand.com, has some basic overviews, or just Google my name. You'll find lots of information there.